What is going on, and crew? My name is Andrew. Welcome back to a brand new exciting video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and if you're not having a fantastic day, then I hope this video makes your day just a little bit better. So, the other day, I got a comment. It said that I should break down the glitch effect from Dan Mace's new video. And you know what? I took that as a challenge to see if I could break down this effect and teach you guys how to do it in Adobe After Effects. If you guys are not subscribed to the And Crew, then be sure to slap that subscribe button. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes on this video. I don't know if we can, but maybe we can. And without further ado, let's start talking about this effect. Alright guys, so right now I'm inside of Adobe Premiere Pro, and I've got a bunch of weird looking clips of me standing in my hallway with a bunch of different clothes. So Dan Mace had about 100 creators come to the studio, and then in editing, he kind of glitched all of the individual creators' bodies together, and it made this really cool effect. Unfortunately, I do not have 100 creators and 100 different clothes with 100 different hairstyles and 100 different shoes. I just had me, myself, and I. So I decided to do my best, and I grabbed a whole bunch of clothes, dragged them downstairs, and then I would stand there, change into different clothes, stand there again, change into different clothes, etc., etc. So that's why you have all of these different clips of me standing there looking really weird with a bunch of different clothes. Alright, so it's getting real now. What's the first step you have to take? So the first thing I'm going to do is cut up each of these clips of me standing there to be 2 frames long. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna cut it, and then we go over again. This one's only 1 frame long, so we'll extend it, and I'm gonna go through and do this for every single clip. Alright guys, so I just finished cutting them up. Now I'm actually gonna have to reuse some of these clips because I didn't get enough shots of me in different outfits. That's no problem though, it's gonna be fast-paced enough that people probably won't notice. We need the clips to be going every 2 frames, starting at 4 seconds and ending at the 11-second mark. Now I'm gonna select all of these clips, right-click, and hit replace with After Effects Composition. Alright, so now we're in everybody's favorite program, After Effects, not. And it's gonna look more intimidating than ever because I've got about 79 layers in here and it just looks crazy. So what we're going to do is go to the 4-second mark, which is right here. If you're looking for the time code, it's right here. And from the 4-second mark to the 5-second mark, we're just going to have fast-paced cuts between my clothes changing. No masks, no glitch effect, just fast-paced cuts. So we do that until the 5-second mark, which is right there. Now from the 5 to 8-second mark, we have 2 mask glitches for every single frame. If you don't know what I mean by that, I'll show you. What we're going to do starting at the 5-second mark is select the video right before our clip, extend the length of it, split it, and then hit Q on your keyboard to bring up your rectangle tool. Hit it a few more times because it's going to go through all the different options until you see a rectangle up in the toolbar. Now what we're going to do is just drag 2 squares anywhere we want over our frame. Something like that is perfect. And now we've completed our first glitch effect. Now we're going to go over to the next clip. We're going to extend the length of the clip underneath it, split it, and do the exact same thing. We'll drag a mask over the top of this, and then we'll drag a mask over like that. So I'll move forward again, and we'll do it once more. Split it, rectangle tool, drag over. And as you can see, we're already getting some really funky looking combinations, and it's starting to get that nice glitch look. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up the rest for the 5 to 8-second mark. Alright guys, so I just finished up doing the first 5 to 8-second masks. Now between the 8 to 9-second mark, we're going to be doing 8 masks per clip. Now optimally what you want to do is take 8 different clips, stack them on top of each other, and then mask them out individually. But for the sake of this tutorial and for the sake of time, what I'm going to do is just extend the clip before it like we've been doing, split it, and then duplicate that clip 8 times. So you'd want to have 8 different layers, but because we're using just 1 layer for the tutorial, we can just delete all of these and just use 1 layer on top of it. And now I'm just going to draw 8 different masks around this new layer. Something just like that. And now we'll move forward, split the clip, and do the exact same thing. 8 different masks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move forward, we'll do it again. Split the clip, draw 8 masks. And now I'm just going to keep going through nice and slow and steady, and I'm going to do this all the way from the 8-second mark to the 9-second mark. Alright everybody, so I just finished going through to the 9-second mark, and now we have the final 2 seconds to go through. And this is where the glitch really picks up. What we're going to do for the next 2 seconds is about 20 to 30 masks per clip. Now once again, if I was doing this for real, for an actual video, not just for a tutorial, I'd want those 20 different masks to be from 20 different clips. But for the sake of time and the tutorial, we're just going to do the 20 different masks on one different clip. The only other thing that's going to change for these last 2 seconds is I'm going to drag this clip over, split it, make 20 to 30 different masks. And then what I'm actually going to do is select the clip with all the masks, hit P on my keyboard, and then just slightly reposition it. And as you can see, just adding that slight reposition really amps up the glitch. So we'll do that for the next clip as well. And then we'll hit P on the keyboard, and this time we'll drag it down a little bit. And maybe we could also scale it up, something like that. So now I'll do this for the next 2 seconds. Alright everybody, so I just finished doing the last masking, and woo! Just going through and like tediously drawing all of those masks and rearranging them just takes a while, and you could easily spend a lot more time than I'm actually spending on this. There's just a couple quick things we need to do to sort of wrap up this effect. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is literally select all of the layers, go all the way to the top, hit Shift, right click, hit pre-compose, and move all attributes into new composition. Hit OK. Now what I'm going to do is duplicate this layer, and I'm going to mask out the side of this wall. Something quick and simple like that. And then I'm going to go over to this enable 3D box. I'll check it. And then when I hit R on my keyboard, now we have a whole bunch of different rotation options. I'm going to go down to this Y rotation and change this second set of zeros to 180. That's just going to literally flip our clip around. Now the clip is just a lot more symmetrical, which I just think works a lot better for this effect. I really hate that dog bone right there. I wish I'd moved it before I filmed. It's killing me, man. And now I'm going to select both these clips, right click, hit pre-compose, and move all attributes into new composition. Now this is a little bit subjective, but I think the overall effect is just a little bit too slow for my taste, especially because it's just one person. Because Dan Mace had all of those different creators and their clothes were constantly changing and their facial structure and facial hair and everything about the person was changing constantly, it worked that the effect was pretty long, but because it's just me, I think the effect drags on for a little bit too long. So I'm going to right click, go over to time, enable time remapping, and then I want the beginning to play through at normal speed, but once the effect starts picking up right here, I'm going to keyframe it, and then I'm going to cut the time of the effect about in half. So now when we play through, the effect's just going to be a lot more fast-paced. And now the last thing I always like to add to effects like this is I like to hit S on my keyboard. That brings up our scale options, keyframe scale, go to the end of the effect about right here, and we're just going to scale a good bit in. And then I'm also going to go to the beginning, hit P on my keyboard, keyframe position, go to the ends, and then bring the position up. Now what a slow pushing like this does for an effect like this is it really just ties the entire effect together and makes it all seem like one. Anyways guys, I think that is about it. Let's play through this effect and watch our work. That is how to do the Dan Mace glitch effect in Adobe After Effects. Anyways guys, that is the first tutorial on Dan Mace. I've never done a tutorial on him before, so if you guys want to see more tutorials on Dan Mace, then comment down below, my dude, and tell me what tutorials you'd like to see in the future. If you guys are new to this channel, you're new to the And Crew. The And Crew is a place for creative entrepreneurs, aspiring editors, aspiring YouTubers, aspiring filmmakers, and just people like that. If you guys feel like there's nobody around you who thinks like you do, nobody around you who dreams like you do, then the And Crew is the place for you. If you guys have not slapped that subscribe button, then slap that subscribe button and also turn on post notifications by hitting that bell next to the subscribe button. I have a really exciting video coming Monday. You're not going to want to miss it, and I'll see you guys then. Peace!